The Last of Us. Generally considered one of the best video games of all time. How do you follow something like that up? Well, apparently like this. All jokes aside, this review is going to be a little different from what I usually do. This won't be ranked on a scale out of 10. Instead, I'll go through the entire game discussing what I think it did well, what I didn't think it did well, what it could have done to be better, and etc. I'm your host, Saver Planet Entertainment, and this is a complete and in-depth review of The Last of Us Part 2. Don't go away. So after the ending of The Last of Us, I was naturally curious as to how would they start in part 2? Like, this is going to be big. And I mean, I don't mind where we start in the timeline. I mean, 5 years after the original, that's okay. The only thing I don't like is how old everyone looks. It's weird. It's jarring. Like, it's only been 5 years.
What?
Anyways, we start the game and Joel's dead.
No!
This was frustrating on every level possible. On a personal level, this was absolutely stupid. Joel, one of the most recognizable characters for PlayStation and Sony, within 2 hours of the game and 20 minutes of his on-screen time, Joel gets dunked on by Abby and he just dies. Oh my, come on guys, are you serious? Is this April Fools? I mean, that just seems like a massive middle finger to the audience and like the guys who are playing the game, the fans of the first game. Like, are you kidding me? Sadly, moving on, Ellie sets out on her revenge quest to kill this chick named Abby, and Dina joins along. Now let's talk Dina. To me, at least, she's the best new character in the series. I just wish she stayed with Ellie longer. Like, yes, I know she wasn't able to continue at some point down the road, which I wasn't a fan of, but the whole first game was based off of two people going through the game and exploring. I mean, there's so many instances in this game where even playing as Abby, Lev will be like, hey, I'm going to go over here now. Or, Dina is going to be like, hey, I'm going to stay here now. I'm just going to let you go solo. Like, there's no, one-on-one duo here. There's nothing like that.
It was late a few weeks ago. We could have still turned back. I didn't know.
Also on this, Tommy left by himself. Are you kidding me? What? He left Jackson by himself?
It wasn't worth it. Are you kidding me?
If you're going to kill Joel in the first 2 hours of the game, then at least give us his bro Tommy. Tommy is great character. I loved in the first game. In the second game, he's like nowhere. Tommy's barely in this game, and when he is, he's getting his ass kicked and dying, for one. And why wasn't Tommy more part of this game? He's a big character in the first one. Why couldn't he join Ellie and find Abby together? That would have been mind-blowing. Like Tommy and Ellie going through this, finding the scars. It would have been a lot cooler. No. What if Tommy went alone and you could play as Tommy? I would have loved to play as Tommy. Why couldn't Tommy and Maria go? That would be insane. Nope. Why couldn't Tommy and Ellie go and you play as Tommy or Tommy and Dina? Any way to get Tommy more involved in this game. Because from his perspective, he's also got a reason to kill Abby. But he's AFK for 95% of this game. So, the player's just going to have to deal with that.
All right. I'll bite.
Now we move on to what I've heard some people call open world, and don't quote me for this, but I believe at some point Naughty Dog and their team was talking about how this is the biggest area they've ever made and all this, going back to Uncharted. It's not even close to open world. It is, I don't know, just a regular level in my opinion.
Or to rebels. That seems like overkill. Well, it usually worked. On the infected or the rebels.
But now that we are a bit into the game and I've had a bit to play around with the guns and combat, so what's it like? Well, if you like how it played in the first game, you will be in luck. It's the exact same, actually, and personally, I love it. I've heard people say that the combat is one of the worst things in The Last of Us Part 1 and same with Part 2, but honestly, I'm the opposite. I love it. It's great. The melee weapons are awesome. Headshots are satisfying. The stealth is clean. Trap mines are new and cool. And the new dog mechanic is a bit annoying because, I don't want to kill a dog off spawn. But, it's also annoying because it's, following my trail. And it's going to bite my ass in 5 seconds here unless I place a trap mine down. But it's fun to play around.
You think this guy's connected to the girl from the school?
That'd be a hell of a coincidence if there weren't.
I hate these small groups. Big groups, it's a straight fight. These loners, they could be hiding anywhere.
Ambush!
Oh yeah, you can tell there's an ambush, baby.
But I do have a big problem. A very subtle problem, in fact, but a jarring mechanic. See if you could notice the difference here. I don't like it.
Oh, I thought he dodged it. Hello. Oh, that's game for you. Oh yeah.
Yeah. How come there's a short stop animation? In the first game, one of the reasons why I love the combat in The Last of Us is because the momentum of moves like this. So you can see why I don't like the, you running and you go to hit him hard and it's like, okay, let me just change up hands here, so I'm sure, let me just, take a break and, do a little bit of stretching. It's not as smooth as I would have liked it. One mechanic that's new that I really do like though, going prone. It just gives stealth more excitement. It gives it a whole other property. Instead of being crouching or standing, there's a third layer now called prone, obviously. And I feel like a snake in the grass while I do this, which is also sort of satisfying in a personal level.
I'm slippery. I'm like a snake.
One thing I didn't like, the AI. Now, don't take that out of context. What I'm going to say here is the AI is good. It's smart, it kills zombies, it saves your life. But in ways that I wish it wouldn't. Because in the first game, you have Tess or you have, Tommy or someone just throwing fists at guys, hand-to-hand combat. In Last of Us Part 2, your AI teammates do a lot more shooting. And I feel like that's not as fun as to having like a big WWE brawl in the middle of a bar. Like, it's cool that Dina can headshot, that clicker, 30 feet away, but it'd be a lot cooler if she took an axe and ran at it. That'd be just way cooler. Eventually, we move on, and some of the coolest enemies I've seen in a while show up. Get ready.
Oh my god! That scared the little shit out of me. I just got hit by Yondu. I've never rattled so hard in this game before. Was that Yondu with his fucking whistle arrow? Seriously. That was literally Yondu.
I didn't know what was going on.
It's the scars! Yeah, I love the scars. They're intimidating. They totally remind me of Yondu. There's just something about that whistling that just sends shivers up my spine. And, they communicate through whistling. As, I thought about this. And I was like, it didn't feel like I was fighting humans. Because humans have many languages and many tongues. They're all the same. You can understand, oh, someone's speaking French. I don't understand what he's saying, but he's speaking French. But when you used to have a whole squad run up at you whistling, and you know that they can talk to each other through that, it's like, what the fuck am I getting into here?
These guys are kind of spooky. They're fucking whistling. That was a lot quicker. That was nice. These guys are scary. Shut the fuck up. Stop whistling. Who the Seriously, they have Yondu in the trees. Oh my god, this is no protocol. Yondu is on their team. This is literally actually spooky. Like, where are these whistles coming from? I think I see one. He's about to meet my whistle. Where's your men now?
Now, there are a few flashbacks in the game, mostly with Ellie and Joel, thank God, because if there weren't, he would literally be not in the game, wow. But from what I've seen, people say that this is their favorite part of the game. You know, the museum flashback is amazing, the astronaut scene is great. I wonder why. Like, why would people like this scene? Let's take a second to think about this. Ellie and Joel are back together in forms that we know them as. You know, their current age, or when we knew them at least. And, oh, guess what? We're not having Joel die within the first 15 minutes. Ellie's not, you know, killing people, slicing their neck, or getting them beat shit out of her. They're having fun. It's just regular gameplay. You're going through a story. And, oh, wow, it sounds like the first game. How could they not think that'd be the best part of part 2? Around this point, Jesse joins into the story and tries to drive. Seriously, I'm just going to play this full scene outright because for me, this is the most chaotic, crazy fun, hilarious moment in the game. It's just so much happening at once. I couldn't even describe what's going on, so take a look.
Keep him off us!
This is RE5 all over again.
Ellie, take out the driver!
You can't fucking tag in for the driver.
Look out!
Oh my god. Holy shit. Jesse, you've been here for 5 seconds and you're fucking doing crazy shit.
Go, go!
Come on!
Let's get rid of the clicker. Oh my god! Jesse, learn how to drive the cars! Holy shit, boys! Oh my god, I've never seen so much fucking havoc in one spot! Wow! Amount of bullets! Wow! Holy shit, Jesse, you just don't know how to drive. We're in a lake now. That one infected who got hit with the door while the door got taken off. That was too good. Woo! What a scene that was.
And now we get to Abby. Woo! I mean, they must have known. We were gonna hate Abby. I've heard them respond on Twitter and stuff. You know, stop the hate for Abby. I know Abby's actor has been getting like death threats, which is way overboard. But you know, they must have known that she was gonna be hated by the community. I mean, her second scene in the show, other than you playing her as her for useless like 15 minutes, is her just taking a golf club to one of the most favorite characters in the whole game. That is obviously, first impressions are huge. That is major negatives for first impressions, I gotta tell you. And, you know, we're not supposed to like her. I didn't like her, and I didn't think anyone else would like her. It wasn't until the final, literal 2 minutes of this, like, 20-hour game that I actually, you know, was neutral on Abby. But that'll be at the end. Now, it's not just Abby that sucks. It's everybody around Abby. Seriously. Owen, indecisive simp. Mel. Jealous hoe. Nora. You literally ratted me out.
Oh God! Why didn't anybody tell me?
Manny. Okay, yeah, he's actually kind of cool. He's actually the coolest character on Abby's side.
I'll do my best.
Seriously, put yourself out there.
But something that actually pissed me off even more than the fact that Ellie goes MIA for over 10 hours is the fact that I finally upgraded my rifle and bow for Ellie. I couldn't wait to get my hands on this. I was like, I got the red sight. I just put an upgrade on my shotgun. The fire rate's gonna be pow, pow. It's gonna be sick. Oh my God. Oh, what's this? We go to Abby as a side quest, I thought, 10 hours later. And then I realized within the first hour, I was like, wait a minute. Why is my entire skill set tree reset and all my guns are changed? This is quite honestly one of the most annoying things I've ever had to deal with in a game.
April Fools!
To my video game. Reset all the gun upgrades and perks halfway through the game.
You what?
While we are on the topic of Abby and her guns, may I take a look at what we have on the board? Well, Ellie. Yeah, what's this? A basic pistol, that's pretty cool. Joel's revolver, that's nice. A basic rifle, that's not too bad. A bow and arrow, that can, you know, stealth. Stealth is good. What else do we got? You know what? I'm not sure what else we got. What does Abby have? Holy shit! Flamethrower, mechanical crossbow, semi-automatic marksman rifle, a literal sniper pistol, double-barrel shotgun that shoots fucking fire. I'm not even kidding. Abby's weapons blow Ellie's out of the water. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. Why give Abby all the cool weapons? It just makes it seem unbalanced. Now, I want to talk about the biggest problem, in my opinion. I've thought about it for a while. Story sequencing. It's horrible in The Last of Us Part 2. You know, Abby killing Joel should not be the first impression of Abby. Flat out. Her and her dad saving a zebra should be the first thing we see. You know, that was a good scene. But why make us play story A for 10 hours, cut that, throw it in the toilet and flush that down, then play story B for 10 hours? You know, if Naughty Dog wanted to have Abby in the story that bad, why couldn't they just segment it into 2 sections where you switch back and forth between Abby? You know, you play 2 hours of Ellie, 2 hours of Abby, 2 hours of Ellie, 2 hours of Abby, and eventually get to the point where they meet and Abby kills Joel. And then, you know, you're at that point, you got more to think about of Abby than either she's just the chick who has, she's like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who just smashed Joel's face with one hit because she has like 25-inch fucking biceps.
That was a nice one.
Yara, get up!
Is Yara dead?
Yara, please! We need to move. Come on! I can't leave her here! Stay back! Drop it! Now!
Oh shit.
It's Abby! Stay back!
Stand down.
Now, through the entire Abby gameplay of 10 hours, I only enjoyed 3 things. The guns, and pretty cool. This monstrosity, don't know its name, I call it the monstrosity, which was incredibly fun to fight, a great level design. Honestly, it was great.
No time for this shit. Through the little crack and you die, motherfucker!
And the scenes with Lev and Yara, from the moment you meet them, it was awesome. Like, what a great level this was. The lighting is just out of this world. It was actually kind of spooky.
Where's my actual weapons, guys?
Everything after this was pretty decent. It felt like classic The Last of Us gameplay and story. And it makes me think about Abby and how what could have been. There could have been a whole story in her and Lev from the start. Like, Ellie couldn't have even been in this game. Maybe it could have been Abby and Lev going through this whole thing, because they do have some chemistry in game.
We have to move. Where are you going? Out of these woods. We gotta run. Now.
I want my shotgun, I just fucking upgraded
This
it.
way.
There was one out there. Did anyone see that? Oh, whoa, no, don't leave me in the dark. Guys, okay, at least I went to Avatar, but he can run fast as shit.
Now, on the road to the ending's in sight. You can see the light. There's 2 massive plot holes that, from what I see, no one has caught yet. I've looked at multiple Reddit pages, I've looked at multiple posts. No one has caught what I've seen so far, and I feel like one of them is extremely obvious, but here they are. In this fight scene, Ellie, who is infected, correct, but immune, also correct. bites Abby.
I'm infected. Woo!
Abby should be infected. No. And neither is Dina when I think about it, when they kissed regularly. The next plot hole is a bit of a mystery, and also the biggest fucking fuck you to anyone who ever played this game. Tommy gets shot in the stomach. Again, fan favorite Tommy, brother to Joel, who's already died in this game, gets shot in the stomach, dumped into the ocean, and fucking dies. Just to have him come back. Oh my god, Tommy made it back. Get an arrow in the knee and shot in the head. KO, done. He's out. Tommy shot in the skull. He did. He did.
Yeah, baby. Go, Tommy. Oh my god.
What a shitty thing to do. Wow. Killing off Tommy, I mean Joel's brother. That's just sad. I mean, that's heartbreaking. I don't like the story writing, but oh wait, who's this?
Hey, Tommy.
What the what?
Come here, bud.
Excuse me. This is a dream, right?
How does somebody survive
Oh my god.
a gunshot to the head? Did they honestly just forget about that scene? They're like, okay, let's have Tommy come back and try and convince Ellie to run after Abby again. But boss, we already killed him. Oh, just make his eye a little like swollen. But boss, he got a gunshot and then just make his eye swollen. Like his knee and his leg is more hurt than his head. Like he's like limping super hard. He's like, oh yeah, I got a bit of a swollen eye from a gunshot. But the arrow in the leg ones, that really got me down for years. What the fuck, guys? I seriously have no response to this. And now we get to the ending. As Ellie shows up to the sadistic graveyard, I didn't recognize Abby. Seeing her as just a completely broken down shadow of what she used to be, I mean, oh my god. She looked frail. I felt so bad for her, especially since Ellie hates Abby and vice versa. It was weirdly jarring having Abby not care that Ellie's there. You know, as far as letting Abby live, it all comes down to your empathy level, like I said before. From the player's perspective, at least of my own, this wasn't fun at all. I love Ellie as a character, and I didn't like Abby, but I respect her, and I didn't want her to die. Not when she looks physically worse than death itself, but from Ellie's perspective, I mean, I'm a little confused. On one hand, she must have known killing Abby wouldn't bring back Joel. It wouldn't. On the other hand, it's very easily detectable that Ellie doesn't want to kill Abby. I mean, she sees her, she has her back turned, and Ellie doesn't do anything. But when she does get the fight that she demands, like a Roman emperor, she pulls out a knife in a fist fight. Like, if you're not gonna kill Abby from behind, I'm thinking like, okay, she wants to do it honorable. Like, this is not the time, but maybe she is. And then she pulls out a knife. She's like, yeah, nah, I'm just gonna do this. But I can't decide if Ellie wants to kill Abby or not, or whether she's just, as she said before,
I'm still waiting for my turn.
So that's it. That's the end of the game, and I'm left with some pondering questions. Well, actually, only two questions. One is something that really grinds my gears. You ready for it? We never find out who the damn prophet was.
Who is this chick? Am I ever gonna find out who this chick is? She's been mentioned, I don't know, like 500 times.
All game we heard about, oh, this interesting character that's the leader of the, you know, the Scars, her face printed in murals all over the city, you know, and we never get to see her. It just gave me PTSD of Star Wars, where Finn's like, Rey, I gotta tell you something, like, and he says that like 10 times in the film, and then at the end of the film he's just like, what's up? Oh my god, who wrote this? And the last thing that I wish we got more of is the Scar Village. I think that was a awesome environment, culturally and just to explore. I mean, I wish we got more of it. There was just so many times that I thought the scars are like the coolest part of this game, and their villages look insane, and why can't we get more of it? Like we spent like an hour and a half, I think, or 2 hours on it. You know, just some personal preference. So that's it. In recent times, in the past month, I played The Last of Us 1. I played The Last of Us 2. I wrote the script, produced and edited it, and now we're here. And now I'm thinking to myself, will there be a part 3? I have no idea, because there's so many different angles they could take and so many different things that they could do to either fuck up the storyline even more or maybe make it better. But, you know, if there's anything I missed as well, comment down below if there's anything crazy that I didn't mention, or if you have your own take on the game or the ending in general, just let me know. But for now, I'm your host, Saber Planet Entertainment, and I hope you enjoyed this lengthy review. Peace.
Over here! Find the fence!
Shut up. Oh fuck, the fence is both sides. Oh my god.
Smoke her out!
Right back at you, bros. Right back at you. Yeah, smoke him out. What happens when it's the other way, huh? Oh shit. Fuck, there's 2 of them on me now. Did the other kid die? Oh my god, fucking died. Holy shit. Fuck off. Oh my god, it's fucking... Oh, nice bat, mine. This guy's no idea what he's messing with. Fuck off. That was awesome. That was awesome. Let's smoke her out. Oh my god, I literally thought I was dying. And that was literally like, hey, I'm dead scene. I smoke him back. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you want to support my channel, make sure to like and subscribe for future videos. I cover all areas of entertainment, from books to movies, TV shows, and games, all of the above. And if you're really dedicated, I do have my Patreon links in the description. Anything that's donated to my channel in any way necessary, half of it is going back to charity because it's the least I can do. So hopefully you enjoyed the video and have a great day. Peace.